Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of our Admiral 69M5, which belongs to our good friend Larry for his grandfather Ernesto. In this episode, you're going to start to see some progress on the Veneer job, and I'm going to show you a couple of still pictures to show you the progress. And we're doing really well. So if you're interested, stick around. It's not going to be a long video today, just want to show you the progress on the Veneer. And the next episode, as you'll hear, we're going to start getting into the electronics. All right, hope everybody's well. Enjoy. We'll see you. Okay, so you can see here we have the top of the unit veneered, and you'll notice that I'm using a quarter sawn white oak on this one. There it is. There's the grain. It's really nice. I decided not to go with walnut because the walnut veneer that I have has a repetitive pattern and it just looked too fake. This, although it does have repetitive patterns, looks more natural. It'll look better when you stain it. So we've got the top all done, and we've got the sides done. Now this is all rough, I haven't sanded it yet, but this entire thing is complete, this entire top. And we'll flip it over so you can see this side. So we're really doing well. So what method did I use? I didn't use contact cement. I'll tell you a little bit of a story here. I think you guys know that I got into this hobby, I think it's 7 years ago, by watching, the first video I ever watched was from Joe Earn 1. You got that, John? John from Arkansas. And watched a lot of his videos to learn what to do. And John and I have a really good relationship when it comes to helping each other. So you always hear me talk about Brendan helping me, but John is really one of my mentors as well. And when I put up the video about the veneer that I was going to do in this thing, John and I have like a secret code, I guess, because John put like a one-sentence comment there was, contact cement, ? Well, if you know John, that means that idea sucks. And I saw that comment, and I watched it and thought about it, and I was about to start this, and I was going to get the contact cement out, and I looked outside, and it was raining, and it was humid, and the next day was raining and humid, and I live in Florida, by the way. And then I thought about John's comment again and said, what is John really saying? John is really saying, use the glue, you idiot. I'm sure he didn't say those words, but jokingly, that's what I'm saying. So I said, you know what, let's try it. We got nothing to lose. It's inside, there's no odor. I can reposition this thing any way I want before I actually heat it down. I can get it in a good spot. I know it's going to be solid. And then I thought about when you get carpet installed in your house, how do they join the seams? With glue, right? They have a pad that has glue in it, and they take an iron and glue it down, and it holds really well. So I said, you know what, I'm using glue on this. So that's what we've done. So let's take a look at this piece. This came off the original radio, right here. I've taken a piece of this and stained it with this stain, which is premium fast dry stain, and this is dark walnut. That's the color. And I just did a test strip, and you could see it's pretty close. So this is the white oak stained with the maple, with the walnut. And that's what I'm going with. So we've got the top done. It's now been glued. All I really need to do now is sand it. I've already trimmed the edges, but I need to do a little more finish trimming. Then I need to repaint this black stripe here. This black stripe needs to be repainted. We'll definitely get that done. We'll tape everything off with newspaper, and we'll take our time and do that with a brush. We've got some bare spots here that got to get fixed. We have a handle that needs to go on here. And we can consider this top done. And you know what? It's just so much easier using the glue and the iron. It really is. You know, I mean, I wanted to try the contact cement, but the odor is just too much. And, you know, with the weather here, it just wasn't any good. So what's next? So the top is done. So what are we going to work on next? Well, I'll show you. Here's our chassis. Let's pull the shot up a little bit, as much as we can get it in there. Here's our main cabinet, not our chassis. And I already have a piece cut out here, just like so. And that's what we're going to do. We're gonna do the glue method on this thing as well, and then we're gonna be done with it. So it's going to be really good. Then we're going to stain it and finish it and all that good stuff. I am going to need to figure out how I cut out these holes. Okay. This one especially because it's got a routed inner edge for the dial, but I'll figure that out. That's no big deal. So the next thing is going to get gluing here and get this bottom part done. And we are going to be in excellent shape. So this thing is really starting to come along here, come alive. And I know I'm feeling good about it. I was kind of dreading the veneer because I've never really done it before, like I told you. But I don't dread it now. It's really not that hard. And it looks really, really nice. Let me give you a front view so you can see the difference. Here we are. That's going to look really, really nice when it's done. And you can see the nice grain on top. You may have a little bit of glare there from that light. There you go. So corners came out really, really well. So I'm really, really happy with this. This is great. So what's next? Well, I'm not going to show you the bottom part getting covered. You basically know how that works. Put the glue on, let it dry, iron it on. Right? Pretty simple. So in our next episode, we're going to actually be working on the radio itself. We're going to get to try the speaker that Dawn from Restore Old Radios restored for us. And we're going to get this thing working. The other thing I want to show you is we have a new dial lens right here. That came in. That's going to go right in here. It's going to be crystal clear. It's going to be beautiful. So we're making some good progress here, and I'm really sorry for the bouncy camera today, but I just want to be able to show you this thing. It's pretty big. So that's our veneer job. So we're going to start to prep this for the paint, and then tomorrow I'll start working on this because this is going to take a bit here to dry, obviously. When I did the top this morning, it took 2 hours for the glue to dry on both sides completely. When I did the sides here, obviously it's a smaller surface. It took about an hour, but you know, with the iron, it goes right on. So anyway, that's the update on our Admiral radio for Larry and his family and his grandfather Ernesto. So we're making some good progress, Larry. So tell your family we're coming along. So when we come back in the next episode, we're going to be working on the electronics, and you'll get to see this bottom completed. All right, guys, that's it for now. Take care. Bye. By the way, I didn't really end. Here's the piece of walnut that I was going to use, and this is the repetitive pattern that I really didn't like. It just looks completely fake. I just don't like that. It's a personal thing for me, right? It's book matched, but I don't know. It just doesn't look as natural as this does. You got to remember, I'm trying to keep this thing as natural as it was when it was made. Of course, right now it's much more sturdy than it ever was. That's for sure. So that's what we're going to go with. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next episode.